Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode of FIFA Korean Mode. And today we'll be facing Manchester United away from home in the first leg of the semi-final Carabao Cup. And of course, this competition or this trophy, I do not really give a crap about. And yes, so even though it's not a regular Premier League game, but still I'm going to put my strongest lineup, or you could say the deserved player. The more players, the players that deserve to be played in this career mode, in this game. But yes, so I made a couple of changes here. Not a fast transformation, but just a tiny little bit. So right here, here's the lineup for us actually. So Lafont and goal. Valerie also comes back on the right hand side. Sar, Declan Rice, Danny Ings also comes on. He will be the sole striker in this game. So hopefully we'll get the best result today. And here is the first chance for us. Declan Rice tried to finesse that shot, but even he is not the brightest striker. Brightest shooter. So, I'm going to give him that for giving an effort to take that shot. And here's Golovin. Golovin in the middle, looking for a run. Here's Sar to James Ward-Prowse to Danny Ings right here. And what a very, very composed, calm finesse shot by Danny Ings when we're taking a 1-0 lead here. So, even though we lost 2-1 against Manchester United in the first leg. Right now, we have to do whatever we can to secure this win. So Golovin was very close to actually take the aggregate lead. Still, the score is 2-2, and here's Danny Ings through ball to Golovin. Try to do a fixed shot. Good skills by him. Take a shot, but good save by De Gea. A very overrated goalkeeper like right now. And right now, we still got the ball, and here's Sar on the right-hand side using his pace. Looking for a pass in the middle, and Jordan Cooper, the youngster, decided to put this game in bed, scoring the second goal. It might be the most decisive, game moment of the game. And here's Aparici Ez through ball to Danny Ings, skip past the defender, and he's still going by himself. And again, De Gea makes another fantastic save, and I believe that's how the game ends. 2-0 for us. We win a 3-2 aggregate score. And right here, we might be facing Spurs or Everton in the final of the Carabao Cup. But of course, we don't know what's going to be like, right? So hopefully we will get a much easier draw. So hopefully that might be Everton. But right here, again, after a few days, we're coming back here at the Old Trafford Stadium, playing against Manchester United once again, and I'm pretty sure they are quite bitter by the result that they had when they play against us. So, and of course, Premier League, it's my first priority, because even though we have the Champions League, or realistically we should be finishing in top 4. So finishing as first place might not be as realistic as it is, but if we win, then we win. And I'm trying to go all out this year. We still have the FA Cup, Premier League, and also Champions League to compete. So who knows? We might win the treble this year, and that will be the end of this journey for Southampton. And right here, here's Golovin on the left-hand side using his pace. Paulson also comes back on, replacing Danny Ings. Need a critical striker in the Premier League fixture. And here's Nathan Redmond. Took a fixed shot, still going by himself. And that was a very obvious handball that I didn't know why the referee didn't call that. It was quite obvious right there. Was that Phil Jones was using his hand blocking the ball. And here's the Declan Rice. In the second half, honestly, we didn't have a lot of chance in the first half. And here's Taylor Morris on the left-hand side. Crosses in the middle. And nobody gets there, but Hudson-Odoi did a very arbitrary shot there. It was a poor effort, to be honest. It is Marcus Rashford on the left hand side, and Doherty it's going to chase him down, even though he is quite slow there. And here's Marcus Rashford, but right here, Man United score 1-0, and we're gutted, of course, but not long afterwards. And here's us again. Here's Paulson, good turn by him, finesse shot, and scoring the 31st goal of the season. One more to tie the all-time Premier League goals in a one season goals tally. So, however, in the end, it was very disappointing. Only getting 1-1 in the end. And right here is the end of the transfer window, and we received an offer for Joachim Anderson from Inter Milan for 39.9 million euros. But unfortunately, I'm going to turn it down, even though it was like 14 million above his value. But to me, I don't think Anderson it's leaving yet, because I still need him to play one more year or the remainder of the season, because I can't really find a replacement at this point. So I decided to make him stay, and next year he might be leaving for us for sure, because even though I thought signing him would be a good signing, but turns out he didn't make such a great impact for us. But here we receive an offer for Aparici Ez from Wolves for 25 million. But again, Ez has been brilliant for us playing in the FA Cup or other cups features. But yes, he is going to stay for sure. And I believe I do not need any improvement in the squad. Even though if we need it, it would be too late for us to find a player that we desire. But again, here is the U Squad monthly report. Didn't really have a good player. And right here we have Jan Nygaard from Norway, and he is doing pretty good, to be honest. So does Christian Larson. Lance Carter might be getting promoted soon, and unfortunately Ed Hughes and Thomas Odegaard are not going to make the cut. If you're 50 rated, below 50 rated, even though you have a high potential, I don't think I'm going to sign you, because I don't know how long this for me to train you in order to get to 70, 80. It could be like 3-4 seasons. So I'm not looking forward to sign young players like that. I mean, it doesn't really make a immediate impact. And of course, we are doing like a few more seasons of career mode, Southampton career mode. And by the time I finish with this project, I don't know if, for example, Ed Hughes maybe reaching to 80. I don't think it's going to happen. So unfortunately, I might be releasing him. So does Thomas Odegaard. I mean, as you guys can see right there, I got to release him due to poor rating. And again, right here, we are playing another Manchester team, but this time it's City at the FA Cup. This is going to be a tough fixture for sure. Here's Paulson to Declan Rice. Back to Paulson, but good save by Ederson to deny the first goal. And here is Daniel James on the left-hand side. Missed pass by him, and right now there's a counter-attack for Man City. And here's Allen. But you see, this is what I'm talking about. Joachim Anderson cannot really make an impact for us, making such a horrible mistake at the back. But fortunately, Allen missed that. And it's Aparici as through ball to Ryan Bertrand on the left-hand side. Crosses in the middle to Paulson. And I believe that it's not an own goal. That should be a goal for sure. And we are taking 1-0 lead. With the deflection right there. And here's in the second half. Here's Sane to Firpo to Frankie de Jong to Eriksen to Sane again. Eriksen. A lot of passing right there by Manchester City. Is here again. De Jong to Eriksen. Sane this time crosses in the middle. Good cross. But Bernardo Silva. Header is denied by Lafont. What a great signing it turns out to be. Apparently we made a lot of good signings. Lafont Gullivan, of course. And here's Declan Rice. Here's, we might get a payback right here. Here's Morgan Gibbs White losing position. Try to slide tackle, but couldn't make that. And right here, we paid with the mistake at the back by Morgan Gibbs. And Man City is equalizes 1-1. Here's a Paulson to Gullivan. And switches play to Ryan Bertrand. Still, here's Daniel James. Took a fixed shot, still going by himself. He might take a shot right there, but a pretty easy save, comfortable save by Ederson. Here's in the 86th minute. Here's Allen. Allen lost the possession. No, actually it might be De Bruyne lost the possession. Here's Morgan Gibbs White. A great through ball to Sarr. And he's in the box. What he's going to do, he's going to sweat it in the middle to Paulson. And we are taking a late lead. 2-1 in the 88th minute. And I believe that is the game decider in the end. The 2-1 finally beating Man City. Even though Man City is a good team, we have been losing to them for a large margin for the past 2 years, but recently we have been doing very, very good against them, and beating them is of course it's a relief, because right now we took out another great team in the FA Cup. But what I'm really scared of is Liverpool is still in the race, because honestly Liverpool is just really hard to beat. And here's the monthly scout report from England, and of course, unfortunately, we do not really find a lot of good players to sign. And here is, I believe, the last game of this episode against Aston Villa, but this time we are going to be away from home. Of course, this is a pretty easy game, might be, but since Paulson is starting in this game, he might be tying that, or even taking the lead of that Premier League all-time goal scorer in one single season. And I believe we still have 10 games to go, or 10 or more games to go. And I believe he might be breaking the record, breaking Salah's record. But who knows? Hopefully he is not another Olivier Giroud back in 2015. Even though Giroud wasn't a golden boot or trying to break that record, but his long-standing 10 games plus goal scoring drought cost Arsenal a lot that year. So hopefully Paulson. It's not gonna happen, Paulson. And here's the first chance in the 3rd minute here for Aston Villa. And here's Armstrong, a former Southampton cam player. And here's the number 13, El Gaza, crosses in the middle to Soares. And unfortunately, right here, we decided to concede in the first 10 minutes. It was a poor defending by us. And here's Doherty got the ball back. And here's a counter-attack by us again. Here's Gullivan to Hassan Odoi. A through ball to Gullivan again. He's looking for support in the middle. Hopefully Paulson's going to tie the record. But no, Gullivan decided to go for himself all the way. And we are taking 1-1. We equalize as 1-1. And here's Gullivan again to Declan Rice. Back to James Ward-Prowse. Switches play to Nathan Redmond on the left hand side. He threw ball to Morris, but he did a good job, grab the ball back. And right now we have a chance to seal this chance. And it's Paulson, and unfortunately that is a huge miss by him. He should have scored that every day in the week. And here is Nathan Redmond again, right before halftime, still going by himself. Not a lot of people, not a lot of players kind of catch him up. He's still going by himself, and he's looking for a cross in the middle to Paulson, and he misses that. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that sums up Paulson's game today. And here's Paulson trying to make that pass, but he couldn't. Here's Redmond again. Here's Paulson to James Ward-Prowse. Take a shot, but I believe the goalkeeper makes a fantastic save right there. Here's the corner for us. James Ward-Prowse going to take it. McKenna got there. And Paulson tried to take a very impossible shot there. But good save by the goalkeeper nonetheless. And here's Doherty to Hudson-Odoi. And looking for a pass here in the middle to Declan Rice, and he is not the sharpest shooter, as I said earlier. Wasn't expecting him to actually hit the target as well. Here's Declan Rice to James Ward-Prowse. Might be the last chance for us. And again, straight at the goalkeeper. Fine save by him. And I believe that's how the game ends, I believe. Yes, a 1-1, very disappointing draw. And of course, in the Premier League, this is going to be a disaster for us. But here is the next few fixtures in the league. PSG, Brighton, and of course, we're playing Tottenham in the final of the Carabao Cup. So that will be the end of this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.